I'd met Soren, and I learned that there were better alternatives than these big old-fashioned things. So as a result of that, I got to know him, and it's been uphill and been great ever since. I'm ever so grateful. I mean, they've just done a brilliant job. The staff outside and the reception and things like that, they've always looked after me very well, and I can't fault them.
Working with Soren as a veteran, I guess he understands, he gets it, he gets us, and it makes it a lot easier to explain your problems and everything like that, and he's been really good in dealing with it, and yeah, he looks after you. I guess he understands the reasons half of us are deaf or going deaf. You don't have to explain it, he understands, he knows, like gunfire and stuff like that. All my dealings with Soren and his guys have just been really good. You know, I can ring up if I need something or whatever. I can just ring up and yeah, no problems at all for them. So yeah, it's been good. I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't, I'll tell you.
So everyone sells hearing aids, but Soren sells health, and there's a reason why his company has health #1 and hearing last. I have been back to Soren several times. He has greeted me with warmth. He has asked me about my health. He has asked me about the impact of the hearing aids, and I've been doing that for 6 months. Soren was a ex-Dutch veteran. He understands, he gets it, he delivers, and he's very active in the veteran community. When Soren diagnosed my hearing loss, he recommended a type of hearing aid that would suit my hearing loss perfectly. I couldn't afford it. I left his office. He phoned me 2 days later and said, come back. He gave me the hearing aids that I needed. Now, how he did that as a businessman, I have no idea, but I am in debt. I refer Soren to every veteran and ex-soldier. There are many audiologists. There are many that I've had visited, but Soren's the only one, and I repeat, that satisfy my wider health needs as part of his resolving my hearing problems.
As a veteran, Soren related. He knows what we want. We don't want those big ears that DVA gives you when you first go for a hearing test and they give you the hearing aids, and Soren came up with these in the ear. Much more comfortable, much better looking, but it's also the after service. You know, Julie and Soren, they chase you up, and you know, it's just it's pleasant to be known. That's all, and there's no hassle, none. I give Soren's name out left, right, and centre.
He had such a presence about him that you sit down, you felt confident to let him take you over. And that's what I did. He looked a professional, I knew he was a professional, and you just do what he says. And he took a lot of time to set it up, and I appreciate that. Yeah, and we'll come back in 2 weeks, I think, and just readjust or whatever. And that's what I call professionalism, and I'd recommend it for veterans or someone who's got a hearing aid. And you'll be treated like you've got a hearing loss, and we're going to improve your hearing. And that's what you want. Not someone that's going to take the money from the government and give you, buddy, something to stick in your ear. Because up until this date, I used to call them earplugs. And that's, you know, this is different now. This is, yeah. Anyway, that's me.
When Soren discussed them with me originally, I was thinking I'd have to be out of pocket because I've heard all these terrible stories. However, it cost me completely nothing. It was absolutely free, which was really good. And from what I understand, that Soren does this as a service to veterans. He either takes no money at all out of it or a very minimal cost to himself. So I think that's fantastic. I recommend Soren's Health and Hearing to any veteran to come on in and speak to Soren, because I give you my assurance that in my job I have to be very confident and be upfront and honest. I'm a welfare officer in the Australian Army, and he gives you an exemplary service to a veteran, so I highly recommend it.